This fly right here is what we refer to as the olive Flymph. It's a very simple fly. However, personally, this is one of my most productive flies year in and year out. Simplicity doesn't always mean that it's not productive. In this case, this is a very productive fly. We'll start tying it. For this demonstration, I am working on a size 18. This is a 1550, which is a classic wet fly hook. And for thread, we're going to use a fire orange 8/0, and we'll dress the hook. We're going to use a hen saddle. This particular hen saddles are dark dun, and I'm going to come right up in the top here, and I'm going to get something nice and big. And what I'm going to do is come in the back here and get a little thumbful, and we're going to put a tail on this fly. Some wet flies I use tails, some wet flies I don't. In this particular case, because I do fish this when the olives are hatching, and I use it as an olive emerger, I am going to put a tail on it, but I'm going to put a very short stuff of hen in here for a tail. Tie it down, just let it hang off the back. Kind of pull that stuff, so I just kind of pull it off. Now I'm going to double body. And what I'm going to do is come with some olive dubbing here, get a little piece of it, and the trick to dubbing this one is I want to get a real light but tight, precise start, and then I'll kind of finish it off kind of loose. So if you take a look, I got it kind of tight on here, and then it's real loose and sloppy. Let me just slide that down the thread a little bit. There we are. And if a little orange shows, that's fine. Come right up to about 3/4, and then I'll just put a ball in. Let all that dubbing just kind of flow back. Now I'm going to come back to my hen saddle, and I'm going to put a collar on it. And we're going to take a little step back to the days when we didn't have real fine hen material, and we're going to use some of this big stuff. What I'm going to do is come in here. I'm exaggerating this for demonstration purposes. If I was production time, I'd start here and just work my way down through the feather and get a couple flies. I'm going to take the tip out, come back, and create this Y. Get a few more in here. That looks about right. Got a nice little Y. I like the volume. I'm going to come straight in, form a tent. Just kind of fold it over on each side, catch it with a couple soft loops. Take my fingernail, disperse the material back and forth. Now you can see how long it is. I'll just very gently pull it forward until I like the length. Take a second, groom it back and forth. That looks about length. That's about the length of the shank. Come in, cut it, finish it off. The olive Flymph.